Hi folks, I'm landscape designer John Holden here in Newtown, Connecticut, USDA Hardiness Zone 6B, and today I'd like to show you Spiraea japonica Little Princess, or Little Princess Japanese Spirea. Little Princess is one of my go-to spireas because it's got this beautiful, compact mounding habit. It's going to grow about 2 to 3 feet tall and spread about 2 to 3 feet. And then in June and July, it's going to be covered in these small pink flowers. I like to use Japanese Spirea wherever I want to add a splash of summer color in the landscape, and it's a very reliable summer color. Right now I've got a tree hydrangea which is going to come into bloom in late summer, and in the foreground here I've got the Japanese Spirea that's going to do a really nice job giving me that interest in June and July. I've noticed with spireas that once they finish blooming, if you go through and either shear them back by about a third or you just selectively prune them a little bit by about a third, you are going to get a second rebloom of flower later in the summer. So it is something that's going to give you multi-season interest. One thing I have also noticed about these spireas is that after a while they'll tend to get very large and overtake their bounds. And you can see here the spirea is starting to grow over my lawn. What I'll try to do every 3 to 5 years is in early spring, before new growth starts, just go through and cut the whole shrub, maybe 2 to 3 inches from the ground. If you do it in early spring, you're going to have the best chances of not killing the shrub, and you'll just have new growth emerging. And by that summer, you'll actually have flowers, and it'll be just like you planted a new spirea. Here's a close-up of the foliage on Little Princess. It's got a very nice, clean look to it, a medium green color. There are some flowers about to emerge, so you're seeing these little balls on it. Even after the bloom, the foliage does stay nice and clean. You are going to have the spent flowers on top of the plant. So what I really recommend is just go through and cut the plant back with either head shears or selectively prune with your pruning shears. Cut the plant back about a third. It's now mid-June and our Little Princess Spirea is in full bloom. And look at the lovely flowers we have here. The shrub is absolutely covered in these small pink flowers and also a lot of bumblebees. And this is going to be in bloom for a good 4 to 6 weeks, just lighting up the landscape. Look at how nice this scene looks now with these beautiful pink flowers. Like I mentioned earlier, what you can do is once the shrub finishes blooming, just come through and cut it back by a third, and that's going to encourage it to regrow and bloom again later in the season. So here's our Little Princess Spirea in full bloom. And you can see here's a flower that's about to open, and they'll open a deeper pink color, and then as they mature, they'll kind of wash out to just a very light pink to a white. Once again, I'm landscape designer John Holden here in Newtown, Connecticut. Thanks a lot for watching today, folks. For more landscaping tips and tricks, please visit my blog at landdesigns.com, and happy gardening. And look at how lovely this is. We just cued the butterfly to come in. Look at how lovely this plant is. Just lighting out this shirt. How nice is it to have the nice contrast of the burgundy foliage on the green backdrop? This must be what it's like to be a Palace Purple Coral Bells, because you know, this landscape is just all green. So I really do need to throw a little bit of color here.